Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We're going to get into this because it's still an effery going around. People still making fake narratives and keeping the lies going, the propaganda, the moving the needle. You know, just since when in the world we live in that lies is the new standard. This is not journalism. This is not sports journalism. It's just people is using propaganda, lies, bamboozlement, pulling the wool over your eyes, whatever you call it. Whatever you call it. And you can't really judge Shedeur Sanders on really this season because you had stupid Stefanski cock blocking. If anybody don't know what cock blocking is, that's old school. Shedeur Sanders was set up to fail. And it's not an outcry. See, it's not an outcry on the fix. It started way in the drive. And every step along this man's career, they trying to get him mentally. 5th round, okay. Draft day with the phone call. Then they get a man a chance. He started the first preseason game. He did pretty good. The last preseason game, he was out there with the plumbers and the technicians and the water boys and the people who are going to get cut. And everybody know this. And still at the end of the game, he finna do the 2-minute drill because we know how he work. Kevin Stefanski took him out of the game. And we all know why. Okay? We all know why. Because we already know that man would have marched down the field with them plumbers and shit. And win the game. And we'd have been dancing a hallelujah for that. But he took that away. Let's go into the season. Gabriel fake concussion. It was Shedeur Sanders' turn. Without getting no first team reps, any of that. See, it's context. Y'all don't want to say none of this. But y'all are quick to say 7 interceptions. No, 10 interceptions, 7 touchdowns. Barely anybody to throw to. Once 44 Flanagan got hurt. I don't know if it's Flanagan, but number 44, the tight end, the rookie. He ain't had nobody to throw to. What's the Ajoku? He was hurt. Judy, we know how he get out. We know how he get out. So it's just all about personnel. It's all about context. We can compare Shedeur Sanders to his peers. J.J. McCarthy, Cam Ward, Jackson Dart, and a few others. Let's start with Cam Ward. 17 games, 15 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 159 rushing yards. He was sacked 55 times. Do he hold on to the ball that long? He sacked 55, what? Passing yards, 3169. And that's from training camp, rookie walk through all the shit, all the way up. He was supported. He was supported. Okay. J.J. McCarthy, 10 games, 11 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. He had 4 rushing touchdowns, 1,632 yards, and he was sacked 27 times. Do he hold on to the ball too long? You see the stats? This only go for Shedeur Sanders. We're going to critique him to the bone. But his peers, y'all ain't saying nothing about his peers' stats. How about if y'all don't like him, don't talk about him? You ain't gonna never do that. Y'all just jealous. It's just simple as that. Let me go on. Dylan Gabriel, he had 937 passing yards, 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 19 sacks, 86 rushing yards in 10 games. Can you argue that Dylan Gabriel was more supported than Shedeur Sanders? Absolutely. Okay? Yes. Shedeur Sanders stats, passing yards, 1,400. He played in 7 games, 7.5 games. I'm only going to say 7. 10 interceptions, 7 touchdowns, 169 rushing yards. He was sacked 23 times. And now, in context, Shedeur Sanders led the Brown in rushing, I think, 3 games, 3 of the 7 games, if I'm not mistaken. Where the running back played, injuries, okay? And you can argue Kevin Stefanski, a lot of those touchdowns and a lot of the plays that was orchestrated, he went to that Wildcat bullshit. Even the game with Tennessee, he didn't give Shedeur Sanders a chance to go for 2 or this, that, and the other, or none of that. And they lost the game. It wasn't an outcry at all. One thing about the mayonnaise community, and y'all know this, they're going to stick together. They're going to stick together. And they're going to be able to get jobs, no matter how they treat people. Because in their eyes, we are below than them. We are under them. They better than us. That's how they act. A lot of them do, and a lot of them have been acting like that over the years. When a black quarterback started running, because we gonna run, nigga, run. They said it wasn't gonna work. You got Jackson Dart, 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, rushing, 487. See, he white, he can rush. He can be broad, he can be arrogant and all that. Him and Cam Scottaboo doing their little dance and all that type of shit. When family do this with the thing, all right, he arrogant. He was sacked 35 times, even with running. My Bears put his ass into concussion protocol, okay? They was bragging on him so much. I was watching the game. They was just bragging on him. We bust that boy ass. Get on the sideline, buddy, okay? He played in 14 games. Passing yards, 22, 72. You see how they go? Ain't no outcry of that. And then you got, see, y'all put people in place to keep knocking folks down, especially Shedeur. Now, let's talk about the messenger, which is, and there's a lot of them, but I just want to focus on him today, which is Tim Hasselbeck. Oh, yeah, Tim Hasselbeck. Let's just go for what he said first, and then we can just, after you hear him speak, this is Tim Hasselbeck talking about Shedeur Sanders and how his career gonna go. Let's listen to this fuckery.
Quarterback Tim Hasselbeck, what he sees from Shedeur Sanders, including his future in the NFL.
I think there are things he does at the position extremely well that you need to be able to do well to play in the National Football League. I actually think, that's the good side of it. I think the bad side of it for him, I just think physically there are limitations that he has as a player that don't know that anyone is building around that. Could he end up, playing in the league for 10 years, in some role as a backup and then maybe get an opportunity to play? Sure, he could. But I don't think that anybody, listen, there isn't a single team of the 32 that would look at him right now and be like, yep, I want to build around that guy. It's not, I'm not saying that to be demeaning or mean. That is the reality of who he actually is as a player and how he is viewed, quite frankly, consensusly around the league.
Spencer, again, that's a former quarterback, and the reason I state that is he knows what he's looking at. He knows what the position entails. I don't necessarily disagree with him. I think there's some things there if he can clean up, maybe. What are your thoughts? Are we looking at, is there a world where both?
See, I'm going to cut that bullshit off. Now, let's go with Tim Hasselbeck. He know the quarterback position, right? He played in the NFL 4 seasons now. 4 of them. 4 of them things. He was 95 of 177, right? 7 interceptions, 5 touchdowns, in 10 games, man. But this the messenger. This is the expert that's analyzing our young king. He played for 5 teams in those 4 years. The Eagles, the Washington Commanders, formerly known as the Redskins, the Giants, Arizona Cardinals, and the Baltimore Ravens. And out of those 4 seasons, he played for 5 teams, 10 games now. 5 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. And you got him analyzing our king. Shedeur Sanders did better than him in 1.5 games. 1.5 games, 4 years. 1.5 games. He need to be. You see what they putting out here? Y'all never, in y'all takes, y'all never put anything into context. I couldn't work with him because I'd be like, look, man, even if we cool, he could be my brother. I would be like, how can you talk about him and say those things when you ain't did better? And that's what the mayonnaise community do. Oh, he throw in Shedeur Sanders, I'm saying. He throw interceptions. He ain't this, he ain't that. Did y'all hear that BS, man? And if you tell me, now he's the messenger now. Let me call his stats out again. Tim Hasselbeck. 4 seasons. 95 for 177, 5 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 10 games played, and he played for 5 damn teams. And that is his critique on Shedeur Sanders. Man, stop it, man. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Hey, dig this here, man. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, leave a comment below. Mess what you got. Peace out. Papa Taco TV. And Prairie Courts Chronicles. You know, we doubling up around here. Peace out.